video to show the world what I've been doing with this tiny snare drum that I bought. Backstory, this is a 13 by 3 inch pearl maple piccolo snare drum that I picked up off of the site Reverb for $85. No shipping. Truly, truly beautiful. So then it had a bent hoop. I replaced the top hoop with a little bit of a thicker one. I think the pearl piccolo comes with a 1.3 millimeter hoop. I bought a 3.0, so just a little bit thicker, hoping to get a little bit of higher tension out of that top head, more articulate sound. We'll see if that has any effect. So then, just for safety purposes, I bought the Grover Jazz Bright snares to put on the back. You'll see later in this video that I'm going to experiment with these different styles of guitar strings to use instead of a snare strainer, but just wanted to buy some snares that seemed like they work for this sort of soft playing before I invested a ton of money and didn't have a drum that I could use. So after I got the drum, replaced the hoop, cleaned it up a little bit, put a Diplomat M5 on the top, kind of a classic choice for this kind of repertoire, and then a Diplomat on the snare side, really thin, cranked it up, super responsive. Very happy with this combination, but I'm curious to see how the guitar strings work and if I can customize my sound even more by using a bunch of different types of strings. So I'm still all the way at the edge. You can still get those little snares. And of course, the idea of having a soft Xer drum is that you can do whatever you want with the snare riders because you know you're only going to play within a certain dynamic and you're just looking for that response. Try to tighten that up a little bit. A lot of different things you can do with that. So they're alright, but they don't have that bright response that the Jazz Brights do. And I think that's because, like the cables that you get to put below your snares, they work for when you're playing louder things. So if I tighten these up quite a bit, it has like an okay, brighter, like snappy mid-range sound. A bizarre sound. I think that's the best sound you could get out of these. The smallest size of wound guitar string, which I think that you can find, which is 0.017 wound. So 0.01-ish less gauge than the other wound strings I use, and I hope that those will give me even more snare response. But we just gotta wait for the mail to see. So next video I'll test those out, and then test them out in combination of these 0.026 wound strings. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out with this weird experiment. I had a good time. Gonna keep doing it. I'll let you know what happens. Alright, until next time.